Resilience is a skill set that helps us find our inner strength so that we can deal with life's challenges and difficult situations. Now, as a global community, we've been through so many ups and downs in the last couple of years, so many uncertainties and so many things changing on a daily basis. And I can't think of any other time we needed more resilience than we do now. So my name is Alpa Joshi, and I've been supporting clients take back control of their life using psychological therapy and coaching for many years. For videos to support you live a more joyful life, you can subscribe to my channel so when I release a new video, I can notify you. So in this video, we're going to talk about the RAIN technique. RAIN technique really helps us change our unhelpful thoughts and emotions or even behaviors into more helpful thoughts and emotions so that we don't feel stuck, so that we become unstuck and we can move on in our life and achieve our goals and our values and our aspirations. So the first element is called recognizing worry and thought, unhelpful thoughts and emotions. The second one is acknowledging and accepting our thoughts and emotions, which are unhelpful. Then investigating, and then finally nurturing our unhelpful thoughts and our emotions. So let's look at the first element, which is called recognizing. So how do we recognize that we are feeling unwell? The best way to do it is to take a deep breath. So you can do box breathing, which is inhaling, counting to 4, pausing for 4 seconds, and then exhaling through your mouth, counting to 4 or 5, going. And when we start to deep breathe, we realize our thoughts, we can observe our thoughts and our emotions, and we can identify them. We can even write them down, like I'm feeling unhappy about something, I'm feeling hurt by something, I'm really angry towards something or something that's happened that I'm really not happy about, or I'm really sad or upset about something. So writing those thoughts and your emotions down on a piece of paper, or just acknowledging them to yourself. So recognize that I'm not feeling that great, because often what happens in our life, we feel miserable, we don't even know what we're feeling miserable about. So recognizing what's going on with us. The second element is called acknowledging and accepting. Now, acknowledging that I'm having these emotions, I'm having these unhelpful negative thoughts, and they're making me feel unwell, or they're miserable, they're making me feel miserable. And accepting certain elements of that, because I always tell my clients that acceptance is not a passive approval. It's not approving of our emotions and our thoughts, but acceptance is accepting the reality. This is what it is that's going on in our life at the moment, and this is what we are feeling. And so accepting and acknowledging our unhelpful thoughts and our emotions and our behaviors is the second step. And then the third one is investigating. So objectively looking at our emotions, objectively looking at our problems, our thoughts and our behaviors, and thinking about what we can change, questioning them, disputing them. So can I change anything about this? Can I look at it in a different way? Am I being rational about this? Am I being logical about this? Is this helpful for my well-being, this kind of thinking, or is this unhelpful? So asking questions, investigating, and objectively looking at our problems really helps us to change our thoughts and our emotions, especially the ones that are not helpful. And then the final elements is the most important one, I think, is nurturing ourselves. Almost like nurturing our inner child, nurturing and validating. You know, I feel unwell, I feel unhappy about this, and I'm validating my emotions. You know, I think there's a reason why I feel like this, although it may not be so good for myself. So what can I do? Can I be kind to myself? Nurturing has 3 elements, and is part of self-compassion. So self-compassion is kindness to ourselves. You know, I'm going to be kind to myself because I'm allowed to feel like this. You know, I have a reason to feel like this. So kindness. And then the second element is actually mindfulness. So being aware of the present moment. What can I do in this moment that would help me so that I can achieve well-being, I can get better, and I can remain better as well. And then the third aspect of self-compassion is known as common humanity, which means that suffering is part of life. As Buddha used to say, suffering is part of life. Whether we suffer or not is our choice. So understanding that we are in this together, all of us as humans, we always feel all these negatives and positive emotions all the time in our life. And we have to deal with these things. We have to make conscious choices in our life so that we begin to feel better. We begin to change our thoughts and our emotions as well. And a really helpful phrase comes to my mind here is that happiness is not the absence of problem, but it's our ability to deal with our problems, our challenges, and it's our ability to change our mindset so that we can respond to our problems, we can respond to our thoughts and our emotions rather than react to our thoughts and our problems. And so it's always about, we always have a choice. Whatever situations we are in, whatever unhelpful, negative thoughts we are having, I believe we always have a choice to go towards our goals and our values. So if you like this video, you can give me the thumbs up so that I know that I'm creating supportive material for you, and also it motivates me to create more content for you. So I wish you well until I see you again.